Hey guys, welcome back to Darksiders. We're back with War. Last time on Darksiders, we killed the chosen guardian Tiamat, took her still beating heart back to Samael, and in return, we beat down the Watcher, or the Joker rather, and got our Chaos form. But we can't use it yet because we don't have enough power. But we will get power by beating on enemies, as you can see. So anyway, before we move on to the next area, you remember these crystals from the beginning of the level? Beginning of this area? Now with the crossblade, we can break them. And up here in this chest is our third abyssal armor piece. Awesome. In no time we'll have that set complete. Anyway, with the crossblade and with the introduction of bombs and red crystals, we can advance farther from the central hub, which is this area, through these crystals here. These guys just don't know when to quit. I tackled him and he died. Okay. There we go. Gotta remember you can light these bombs to set them off. And more sewer systems, just like the ones we used to reach the that graveyard that I forget the name of. Oh, good. Oh, this guy. This guy's pretty much like the first version of him that we've seen, the redder version, except he doesn't have like a suicide attack. And also, he absorbs any souls that are just left out on the field. So get rid of him first if you want to maximize soul getting. Man, it's been a while since I've played. Ugh. See that? I'm not sure actually if we keep the souls that he absorbs. That would suck if we don't. Because you know how much I like these souls. Oh, you know what? Let's show off Chaos form. Yeah! In Chaos form, you don't have like the same combos as you do before. It's all the same mash Y, mash X, all that nonsense. It's a really easy to use, timed super form. One might say you would prefer playing as War, but it's all to preference, I guess. We done? Thank goodness. Well, that doesn't look like fun. Yeah, we made that. This is pretty much the only way we can go at the moment, until we can turn on that fan. Before we kill these two phantom guards guarding the switch. Because what else would they be doing? Ugh. Camera getting rid of all the action. Getting out of the way of all the action. Yeah, that's gonna get annoying. But at least it's moving. And now we gotta listen to it go all the way around to that opening over there. Yeah, going around this area I remember was not very enjoyable because of that noise. And even as you're leaving, you can still hear it going. not doing anything? I'm not talking much, man. I gotta get into the mood. As I said in in Sonic Episode 6. It's been a while since I've recorded. I'm pretty much recording this right after I recorded that episode, so you can get a feel for our recording schedule. This will probably be coming out a day after Sonic comes out. I can't be talking when I'm doing this, man. Yay, I got him. Okay. See how you know my schedule and all that. You know everything because I know everything because I'm a teenager. Never mind. That's a joke between Dad and me. Anyway. The Drowned Pass. This area is actually pretty, well, pretty. It's really nature-y. You know? Lighting and and of course these guys have to come in and ruin the majesty of it. Yeah, I guess for a little while I'm getting back into the swing of the play in this game, I'm going to be not talking so that I can concentrate on what I'm doing and not die to ordinary enemies like this piece of crap. There we go. Anyway, we have 2 artifacts and a lifestone shard to pick up here. First artifact is over to the northeast. In this little cave under the water. Man, I like these places that are like really secluded, where like no one would find you. Okay, I guess I was wrong. Man, really, no one would find you for a long time behind that. We will be able to break that stuff eventually. But sadly, we do not have the item for it at the moment. I suppose I could look on the map. It is to the northeast, I believe. That down there is our destination. Meaning that up there is where we came from. So to my left, there it is. It was very deep. Oh, plenty of fun times over here. I'm just gonna ruffle on these guys. Oh, my entry killed them. Come here. Naga thing. Whoa. Oh. I should have gotten a better look at that one. Next time I went into those ones, I'm going to get a better look at that kill animation. Another Abyssal Armor piece? I thought there would be an artifact in here. Well, maybe there is. No, I guess I got my destinations mixed up. Well, aren't I just the best at following directions? I mean, what? I'm not using a guide for this playthrough. Don't be ridiculous. Okay, enough of that. There are plenty of hidden gems that are only accessible through underwater. So that's where you're going to want to keep your eyes peeled. Oh, you see that glow under there? Yep. And I believe the staircase to get to that is a glowy glow. There should be a staircase leading down into it. Oh, jeez. Get out of here, fishy fish. Get out of here, fishy fish. Fishy fish? I can kill them in 2 hits, but they can get a little annoying. And also remember, you can attack underwater in case you haven't been seeing me doing that already. Oh, is this it? I believe so. Why, yes it is. Here is our artifact of the soldier. Good fun, yes. I hope you guys can hear me with, like, after what I just did. If you can't, won't that be a pickle? I'm not going to tell you what I just did because the reason I'm doing it is rather disgusting. Never mind. Yeah, I'm just going to keep mulling you, let you mull over that one. God, I don't know where I'm going anymore. I got the artifact. I got the armor piece. Which means I still have an artifact and a rat health stone shard to get. I'm still doing it. I'm still saying rat health stone shard. Why are you flying all of a sudden? Why weren't you flying the first time I fought you? Goodness me, you take a lot of hits. Yeah, that should do a lot. Yeah! Boom. That's cool. Oh, here's our health stone shard. Right over there. We can't jump that gap, so what we need to do is go down to this pillar, hit that. It's the same kind of switchy switch that was in Tiamat's cathedral, which means it's activated by violence. So now I gotta go back around so that we can get onto it and get what we came here for. Badoosh. You know what an interesting little mechanic would be for like lifestone and wrathstone shards? Obviously each wrathstone shard is a different shape. So it'd be cool if instead of just 4 health stone shards getting you a health stone, is that like you find like the different shapes of these shards across the world, and you can't just put 4 together. You gotta have 4 of different, like the different shapes of shards, you know? Like I could have 2 top right corners, and then 3 like bottom right corners, instead of just having 4 shards. That'd be kind of cool. But of course, the majesty of my ingenious idea is wasted because the game is already created. What is this room for? Nothing! Absolutely nothing. Wonderful. Oh, there's the tormented gate over there. You know, I'm gonna go talk to him, and I think... What time are we at? Yeah, that'd be about when we'd end the episode. Also, take a wild guess what he wants us to do. Wait. What's the button? I forget what button it is. Okay, it's just the D-pad. Wake up! Let me guess, Shadow Realm challenges?
Forgive me, friend. I would grant you passage were it within my power.
What'd I tell you?
Do for me what you have done for my brethren, and I will hinder you no more.
There must be another way.
The curse must be broken. Then you may pass.
Alright, barf your shadow stuff on me. Let's get these things over with.
Find where these shadow lurkers hide and kill them all. They can't be that hard to find.
Joker, I already said we're gonna do that next time on Darksiders!